Most construction errors are found too late. Today, I'll show you why errors go unnoticed and how to build a simple system to catch them early. This is a big problem on job sites everywhere. It costs you time, it costs you money, it costs you the trust of your client. A small mistake left unchecked does not stay small. It grows. It gets buried behind other work. Then, when you finally find it, the fix is a nightmare. It is disruptive. It is expensive. It makes everyone on the job look bad. You end up tearing out good work to fix a bad mistake that should have been caught weeks or even months earlier. This is not the right way to build. Why do so many errors show up late in the game? There are a few common reasons I see over and over. First, teams often wait for formal inspections to happen. They treat inspections like a finish line, not a checkpoint. Second, a huge number of mistakes hide behind finished surfaces, buried in concrete, hidden behind drywall, tucked away above a ceiling grid. For decades, we have relied on manual inspections. A superintendent walks the site, or a foreman walks the site. They have a clipboard, a set of plans, and a sharp eye. They walk through, they look around, and they note down what they see. This is a fundamental part of construction. It is important, but we have to be honest. This method has serious limits. It is not enough to catch everything. Relying on it alone is how mistakes slip through the cracks. Those mistakes can end up costing you a fortune later on. First, human limits. People are not machines. We make mistakes. An inspector can get tired after a long day, under pressure to finish a long checklist. They might walk the site a little faster when the schedule is tight. A single person, no matter how experienced, cannot see everything at once. They might be focused on the framing and completely miss an electrical conduit that is out of place. It is just human nature. Second, manual inspections provide very low coverage. Think about a large floor plate. An inspector might walk the perimeter and a few lines down the middle. They cannot possibly check every single anchor, every single sleeve, and every single embed. They are sampling the work, not verifying all of it. This means large areas are never truly checked against the plan. Errors are left behind, waiting to cause problems for the next trade in line. A manual walkthrough is a snapshot in time from one person's perspective. It does not create a permanent, shareable record of what was actually built. If a question comes up a week later, you're relying on memory. Did we check the blockouts in Zone C? I think so. That is not good enough. We need a better way. Some of the most dangerous errors in construction are the silent ones. These are the mistakes that do not make any noise. They do not look wrong at a quick glance. They hide, behind walls, buried under ceilings, locked forever inside concrete slabs. These are the silent saboteurs. Think about the slope on a drain pipe for a sanitary line. The plan calls for a specific fall, maybe a 1/4 inch per foot. If the slope is slightly wrong, you won't see it. It gets buried in a trench or hidden above a drywall ceiling. For months, everything seems fine. Once the system is used daily, you discover it does not drain well. You get backups. You get blockages. Fixing it means tearing open the ground or demolishing a brand new ceiling. Another common one, misaligned sleeves or blockouts in a concrete wall or slab. A sleeve off by just an inch can cause a major headache. You only find out after the concrete is poured and cured. Now the mechanical contractor arrives and it does not line up. The pipe won't pass through. Fixing that involves expensive, time-consuming concrete cutting, and it delays the entire project. Slight misalignments of embedded steel plates for a curtain wall. Electrical conduit slightly crushed during a pour. A vapor barrier not sealed correctly before the slab. You cannot spot these during a standard site walk. They're invisible by the time most inspections happen, found during finishes or, worse, during performance testing. By then, it is too late for a simple fix. These silent errors are what lead to major rework. So, what is the answer? How do you stop these errors before they get buried? There is one habit that helps more than any single tool or piece of software. It is simple in concept, but powerful in practice. Capture reality often. Create a detailed, visual record of the work as it is being built. Do it at regular, frequent intervals. Do it every week, without fail. Use photos. Use simple laser scans. Use basic site measurements. The goal: get a true picture of the real state of the work, often. Not about perfect, complicated 3D models every day. It's about frequent truth checks. Have a reliable record of what was in place before it got covered up. Frequency is more important than perfection. Weekly, well-placed photos will catch small deviations before they become big problems. A quick weekly check reveals patterns of misalignment. It will help you spot a slope problem before the concrete truck shows up. It will let you see that a wall is leaning before the drywall crew arrives. This habit costs very little. Think of it like a time lapse of your project. Same positions each week to build a visual history. Building this habit does not need to be complicated. You can build a simple and effective early warning system with just 3 steps. These steps are: capture, compare, decide. First is capture. Make it a routine, like a toolbox talk. Every week on the same day, capture the state of the work. Take photos from predetermined positions. Use your phone. Take simple 2-dimensional laser scans of floor flatness or wall plumpness. Record the date, the time, the specific area. The key is to make it a repeatable process. For example, the plumbing foreman photographs all in-slab drains right after rough-in, before any concrete is ordered. The system must be simple, and everyone needs to know their part. Second is compare. Information is useless if you do not use it. Take the record you just captured and compare it to the plan. Put the new photo or scan right next to the design drawing. Look for differences. Use a simple overlay tool to place a photo on top of a drawing. Mark any deviations you find. You do not need fancy artificial intelligence for this. Just check against the approved design and last week's record. The final step is decide. This is where you take action. Based on the comparison, make a quick decision using simple rules. If a deviation is very small and within tolerance, note it and plan to monitor it. If it is bigger, stop work in that area and fix it now. Set clear limits. If a pipe slope is off by more than 2 millimeters per meter, fix it. If a sleeve is off by more than 25 millimeters, do not close the formwork. Make your decisions fast. Most mistakes are found too late because teams do not check reality often enough. Late fixes cost a fortune. Manual inspections alone cannot catch every hidden problem. The best prevention is the habit of frequent reality capture. Use this simple early warning system. Capture, compare, decide, to make it happen. Make it a habit, make it simple, and act early. If you wait for inspections, you already lost control. What is the worst error you caught too late? Share your story in the comments. Check the link to see real examples.